We are the dollars and cents.
Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we're going to do another unboxing, first impressions, and update video. It's going to also be a possible cheap but good fragrance, as you can get a 100 ml bottle of this tester for about 35 bucks if you wanted the full presentation. I think I found it for around 45 bucks. But I do think the tester is going to be the best way to go. But full transparency, I did try this fragrance a long time ago when it first came out, but that was, we'll get to the year in a second, but that was quite a ways back. So I still sort of remember what it smells like, but again, I think that this will sort of be a first impression because I remember what it reminded me of. It's pretty hard not to forget what it reminded you of, but really wanted to wear this one tonight, so I figured it'd be a good opportunity to revisit this one and also give you guys, maybe my first impressions again. But yes, so this is going to be from the house of Mont Blanc. It is Legend Spirit. And this is going to be one of the darlings from the house, honestly, from this line anyway. I think there's a lot of people that are going to have a hard time telling you they don't like this fragrance. This one is always the one that people really go back to. And if I recall, my favorite Mont Blanc fragrance out of the Legend line is going to be the Eau De Parfum that just came out, the all black bottle. I think I did a video on that one, and I'll link any videos I have of Mont Blanc fragrances down in the description, so you guys can check those out. But this one is one that everyone talks about. So while I give you guys some information about this fragrance, I'm going to take this out of the plastic. So Legend Spirit from the house of Mont Blanc is a woody aromatic fragrance released in 2016. The noses are actually a couple of Hall of Famers in the world of perfumery. It's going to be Natalie Lorson and Olivier Cresp. It's an Eau de Toilette concentration. You guys saw the box already. You guys are probably familiar with the box. Here is the bottle. Again, looks just like the other Legends in the line, just a white bottle. I do like the way it looks, nice bright white, and have always liked the hand feel of this bottle. We do have a silver atomizer, silver cap, pretty heavy. It's metal, so that's nice. The notes for this fragrance: in the top, we have grapefruit, bergamot, and pink pepper. In the mid, we have watery notes, lavender, and cardamom. And in the base, we round things off with white musk, cashmere wood, oak moss, sandalwood, and cedar. You guys are probably really familiar with this fragrance already, so I'm not going to try to beat a dead horse on this one. I just wanted to revisit this one. Like I said, sitting on my shelf in my room, sealed, and I really wanted to wear this one tonight. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and do a quick video on this one, with the update and everything. But everyone has probably tried this fragrance. If you haven't, I will say, excuse me, I will say that this one's been compared to Invictus and Invictus Aqua. You guys, another routine. Everyone always compares these new age fragrances to that fragrance in particular. But if memory serves, I do think this fragrance actually is supposed to be pretty close along the lines to the Invictus fragrances. Now, I did look at the notes beforehand, and there's a couple of notes here and there that matched, but overall they're kind of different compositions. So they're not exact. This isn't like an exact dupe, but I will say I do remember this one being highly compared to those two fragrances. So also, it's not a bad company to keep. Okay, it's a popular fragrance. It's really nice, and that one still sells. I haven't checked the price on that one in a while, but that one still sells pretty high for what it is. Like, you can get it discounted, but it's still going to be a little bit more than, or just a little bit less than retail. Like I mentioned, you can get a tester of this one for like 35 bucks. That's pretty good for 100 ml. And I actually did see a big giant bottle like this tall for like 60 bucks. I think it was like a 5 or 6 ounce. I can't remember. But yeah, without further ado, let's give this fragrance a first impression, because I'm just really looking forward to trying this one again and revisiting it. And again, I'm hoping this atomizer is as good as the other ones from the line, because this bad boy sprays a lot of juice. Here we go. Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay. Definitely getting the Invictus vibe. Right now, what I'm really getting, honestly, smells a lot like, now I'll be pressed to check the notes on that one, House of Sillage number 4, which I have. And I actually love that fragrance. It's ironic because that fragrance comes in a white bottle as well. This reminds me of that one right off the bat. But all the citrus notes, the cardamom in this is fantastic. It's very, very sexy. The lavender Just gives it that mainstream feel. Getting all the woods. Can't really pick out which woods the ones that I mentioned. It just smells woody. Slightly green. Yeah. Guys, this is a nice fragrance. It smells great. It's exactly what I remember. And if I'm carrying it in the company of House of Sillage number 4, I think you're going to like this fragrance. Now, I'm going to try those side by side. Unfortunately, I don't have Invictus anymore. I don't have Hawass or anything that this one's really compared to, except for the number 4. But off the bat, that one does. This one does remind me of the House of Sillage. Reminds me of the Invictus fragrances. So again, I already kind of knew what this smelled like. And honestly, even if I didn't, I probably would have looked at the notes and I might have guessed. Or I might have peeked at what people compared this to. It would have been really hard after all these years. I mean, it came out in 2016. This is a pretty old fragrance, but I remember trying this one at the mall, thinking I really, really liked it. When I smelled this one at, I think it was Macy's. When I tried this, I remember going, wow, there's actually a Legend fragrance that actually smells really good. Am I getting the Legend DNA? Yeah, a little bit. It's not straight up Abercrombie and Fitch Fierce, but I'm getting a tiny bit of that DNA in this. But again, it smells nice. It's starting to move away from Invictus. Not really sure exactly what direction it's moving, but I know it's not as seaside-y, because I think Invictus has ambergris, so it's a little bit saltier, a little bit fresher. This one just has the watery notes, and I'm not really sure what all is thrown in watery notes, what consists of watery notes. But this has a slight oceanic sort of saltiness, but it's very slight. I want to say to my memory that Invictus is way more aquatic. But this smells really, really nice. Again, going to be really hard to find someone who doesn't like this fragrance, especially for that price. $35. A couple of Rockstar perfumers doing this one, and it reminds me of a House of Sillage fragrance and or the Invictus line, and I'm sure anything else that reminds you of Invictus. I mean, there's Icon Green, Icon Racing Green. What else? There's just so many Hawass, like I said a second ago. There's so many fragrances out there that are trying to sort of jump on that Invictus hype train, because it is a very, very good smelling fragrance. There's just so many out there now. But I will say, this one here is well done. And again, this one's going to go down to the price. It's going to go down to, it really, the performance and the price. I mean, the price right now is pretty hard to beat. $35, $30 to $35 for a 100 ml bottle is really, really hard to beat when it comes to the price. But you guys have already heard enough on this one when it comes to this half of the video. I could easily probably end the video here, but I really want to see what the performance is on this one. Because honestly, for $35, on smell alone, I would give this one most likely a cheap but good fragrance rating. It honestly smells like it's going to have some performance. But I want to know for sure before I tell you guys to run out there and get this one. So I'm going to wear this fragrance tonight and over the next couple of days and see where this one goes. See if it does get good performance, and if it does, we might be sitting on a gym, and I might have to let you guys know to go out and rush out and get this one while summer is still here, guys. But like I said, I will get back to you guys as soon as I wear this one a couple times. Talk to you then. Hey, what's up, guys? Just want to bring you guys a quick update on the Legend Spirit from the House of Mont Blanc. Without making this half of the video too long, this was a pretty quick turnaround. I mentioned this did remind me of a couple of other fragrances. I'll try not to repeat those too much, but you guys remember which ones. The Invictus, the House of Sillage number 4, the Icon Racing Green, all the other ones that smell like this Hawass. This is a good fragrance. Smells like those. You're going to get it for 100 ml for $35. This is a cheap but good fragrance. I'll go ahead and just put it out there. I'm not going to wait till the end of this half of the video to let you guys know. This is a cheap and good fragrance. It smells good. Longevity, I did get 5 to 6 hours with this one. I was hoping I'd get a solid 8, but it is a fresh fragrance. Not sure what the other ones provide. Even the House of Sillage 4 isn't the best. Doesn't have the best longevity, but for $35, I think you're getting decent longevity with this one. 45 hours. Obviously, you can spray your shirt. But this is 100 mil for 35 bucks a tester. Guys, you can spray this one as much as you want. You're not going to offend anybody. Projection was about average for an eau de toilette. It smells good. It's not a beast by any means. Again, spray as much as you want. You're not going to offend anybody around you. But this one does not fill up a room. You'll get the best performance, like most fragrances, in the first couple of hours. After that, it gets closer to the skin, but that could be a good thing. We'll get to that here in a second. But occasions are going to be, I like the occasions for this one. The only one that I can't really see someone wearing this one to is probably the club because it's not strong enough. But I think this one is good for casual day wear. I think it's good for evening wear. The cardamom in this makes it very, very sexy. I'm not saying it's exclusively a cardamom fragrance, but in that, it makes it a little creamier, mixed those citrus notes and that lavender, gives it a nice, sexy feel to it. It's slightly spicy as well. I think you can wear this for most occasions except the club. Definitely safe for work. Wear this one at night, wear it during the day casually, pretty much wherever you want. Just not going to get that performance for the club. Seasons for this fragrance, if you guys haven't guessed already, I will say it's going to be for the warmer and hotter months of the year. That's going to be your best bet. You'll get your best performance with that one too. But this one has the citrus notes, slightly aquatic. It's woody, it's fresh. Definitely going to be a summer fragrance. What do I always say? Spring, summer, early fall. That's kind of where I always go with that when it comes to the warmer months of the year. Ages, I'm going to say we'll say 18 and up. I think this one is safe. It's safe. It's not going to, there's no maturity with this fragrance. I was checking to see if there's any patchouli in this. No, there's nothing in this that makes it too mature. Maybe the sandalwood. Other than that, I think this one is safe for 18 and up. They can easily afford this one. 35 bucks for a 100 ml tester. That is a steal for this fragrance. 18 and up is going to be affordable enough for them and safe enough to wear. Overall, I think this is a cheap but good fragrance. I think you guys should, if you guys like Invictus or Hawass or any of the ones that I mentioned, but you don't have a big budget, I think you should get your hands on Legend Spirit. I think this fragrance is fantastic. If it costs more, I wouldn't be saying all these things about this fragrance. Okay, like I say that, and I've said that in previous videos. This is strictly really based. All this hype or whatever you want to call it, all this positivity is really coming on the fact that yes, it smells good, but it's also only $35 for 100 ml. Okay, like that. If this costs a lot more, I would probably judge it a lot more harshly compared to other fragrances that cost a lot more as well. But the fact that this one is a cheap but good fragrance, the fact that it costs a fraction of some of those other ones, I think is going to be why I'm giving this one really good marks, guys. Sorry if I'm talking really fast. I'm just trying to get to the second half of the video without wasting too much of y'all's time because I know it is summertime. You guys need to be out there hanging out with your friends and wearing probably this fragrance out to the pool or something. But yeah, so let me know your thoughts on Legend Spirit from the house of Mont Blanc. Let me know if you guys like this one, love it, or if you hate it. Am I crazy for thinking this one's a cheap but good fragrance? Let me know down in the comments below. Guys, thank you guys so much for watching another video on my channel. If you like this video, please click that like button, subscribe to my channel, and turn on notifications for future first impressions videos and fragrance content just like this, guys. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Dollars and Cents. There, you'll find fragrance-related photos and future contest winners. Guys, and as always, until next video, you guys take care. Thanks.